Hi, welcome to Learning to Uke, and with this video we're going to take a beginner's look at the Paisen Rosewood concert ukulele. This is one that we'll be giving away at our local community ukulele club, the Mankato Ukulele or Mankato Uke Club. So I'm excited about somebody getting this ukulele. It's a really attractive ukulele and it sounds decent. Great, especially for somebody that's beginning. But let's just take a quick look at it, and then I'm going to show you what some of the accessories and play a few chords on it for you. But again, it's a different looking ukulele. It's kind of got a retro vibe to it, and really reminiscent of Ovation guitars, if you're familiar with some of their the decoration on those Ovation guitars. But this is a rosewood laminate ukulele, so it has a laminate top, a laminate back, and laminate sides. Really attractive, really well done. Now what's interesting, nowhere in the specs on Amazon, which is where I purchased it from, or elsewhere, do they really tell you it's laminate, but it is. But still, nonetheless, it's a really pretty uke, and it has a really good sound. You'll hear in just a moment. But basically, it's a laminate ukulele. It's got this really interesting binding. I'm going to kind of get a close-up look there. You can see the decorative binding along the top and along the back of the ukulele, which really kind of sets it off really nicely. It came with ukulele. It came with strap buttons. Both on the back or the bottom of the ukulele as well as on the neck, and it came with a strap, which you'll see in just a moment. The ukulele has a rosewood fretboard, and the rosewood fretboard has the markers on it, and it actually has side markers on it as well, which I guess they didn't have, and maybe they took the advice of some of the ukulele experts and decided to add those as well. It's really helpful for folks that are beginning to play the ukulele to be able to see those fret markers. It's got a rosewood fretboard, a rosewood bridge. I'm not sure about the nut and saddle, whether it's new bone, or plastic. It's not. It didn't really say. It wasn't real clear. But it's a non-compensated saddle, and the bridge is a slotted bridge, which makes it easier for changing strings in that. And I think the bridge it's done really well. Kind of classic looking, but it has a little bit of a shape to it. And the headstock has a classic looking headstock with the Paisen logo on it. It's got silver gear tuners, closed gear tuners. It didn't say what type of tuners, or some sort of generic, but they seem to do the trick pretty well. And it came, of course, with Aquila strings on the ukulele. I'm not sure about the neck. It may be mahogany. I'm going to try to put some specs in down below that you can read, that really spec it out a little bit more in detail for you. And in fact, I'm going to include a link to an ukulele channel that I have subscribed to, really learned a lot from over this last year, UkeStuff, and he actually has a link. He has a really detailed, thorough, professional, expert review of this ukulele, and so I'm going to put that in there. He does a great job with that. If you're not familiar with the UkeStuff channel, I would encourage you to subscribe and watch those videos. I have learned a ton from watching his videos, so thank you, UkeStuff. And you can see it doesn't have your traditional sound hole. It has this decorative piece with 5 different little portholes or sound holes. And then I'll just give you a close-up. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I've heard that it's a koi fish, which I can kind of see. It looks like a fish head here with a fish eye. By the way, the fish eye goes all the way through, so technically I guess there's actually 6 holes. Or some people have said that it's a feather, and I've heard that it's a leaf. I'm going to go with koi fish because it looks more like a fish to me than a leaf or a feather. But that's kind of the uke. I will say that just right out of the box, I was expecting maybe some setup needed, but it came surprisingly. It has no sharp fret ends. I can't say that all the Paisen ukuleles will be smooth like that and not have sharp fret ends, but this one doesn't. And the nut, sometimes I'll find on the lesser expensive ukuleles that I've been getting, sometimes the nut needs filed down a little bit. This does not, so you don't have to worry about uncomfortable sharp ends to stab your fingertips as you're playing. And actually the action, surprisingly, was really good. It was really low. It's on the 12th fret. It ends up being 2.75 millimeters, which is really in a good range. I'd like mine to be maybe a touch lower, but that is like totally good. It's really comfortable to play. And with this ukulele, well, it came in a box if you order it from Amazon. And by the way, I'm going to put the link, the Amazon link as well to this ukulele. I purchased it for $55.62 on sale. So again, an ukulele that looks like this and it sounds decent, that's a really good price. So $55.62, but I think I got a good deal on it. It generally goes from $55 to $75. I'm going to put the link on to the Amazon, to the product, and you can check it out a little further if you like. I'm not sure what it's going for today, but it will come in a Paisen box, really packed really well, and that'll be inside of the larger Amazon box. So yeah, so it's, and I don't know, Amazon is using these huge boxes with their ukuleles. I think you could put maybe a small family in the box with the ukulele. But so that's how it'll come to you in the mail, and it will come in this Paisen gig bag, which is really a decent gig bag. It's that harder material. It's a little bit padded. It's not, you know, just a dust cover thin. It's padded pretty well. It's got a zipper, so you can store maybe a capo or extra strings or whatever you would want in there, and the Paisen logo on it. It's embroidered, so that's kind of nice, kind of impressive. It's got the handle on the side, and it actually has one shoulder strap on the back of the gig bag. So that's a decent case. As I mentioned, it came with some accessories. One being a really cool ukulele strap with the Paisen logo on it. So it's this green and red and black ukulele strap. Looks like it's pretty quality. I didn't pull it out and do anything with it just because we're giving the ukulele away and I want it to be new for them. And then it comes with this little pack of accessories. I will pull some of these out for you. It comes with this little ukulele tuner, which is helpful. It comes with an Ukulele Capo, which is a nice thing to include. You know, when I first bought an ukulele, I purchased an Ukulele Capo with it. Never have I used it. I guess I'm not progressed to that level yet. But it does come with this in case you're interested in something like that. It comes with a little card with some information on the instrument, with some QR codes for their website and their social media, a little bit of information about them, some contact information. It comes with an extra set of, it says Aquila strings, so you'll have that. And it comes with an ukulele primary tutorial, so it's got some songs in this little booklet and some basic chords that you can learn. And it even comes with these little picks. They're plastic picks. They're thin, but they're guitar picks, which I personally don't use a pick, but folks that do, I know a lot of people will use felt or leather picks just because they're softer on the strings. They won't scratch up your ukulele, and the sound is just more controllable, I think. So you will get 4 picks when you get the ukulele. Don't know if you'll use them, but they're there. And then yeah, so back to the ukulele. So again, I'll put some of the specs below. Check out UkeStuff's review for a really in-depth tutorial and review on it. This is just a beginner look at the ukulele, but I'm really surprised for $55 you get a really decent sound. has a decent, for the price again, has a decent sound. The back is slightly arched, so that helps with some resonation for sound. But just to kind of, we'll go to our best friend C chord. We'll go to A minor. We'll go to F. G7. Back to C. So that's the, again, it's the Paisen Rosewood laminate concert ukulele. I think you could buy it right from Paisen, or you can buy it on Amazon. It's a ukulele that I'd recommend, especially for just starting out, for the money, for the price point. I think you get something decent, set up, ready to go. You got your accessories. At least this one came playable right out of the box. Yours you might need to have set up a little bit. Some ukuleles do come with some sharp fret ends, and maybe you may need to get the action lowered a little bit. Not the case with this one. And so I would recommend this one. I'm really looking forward to somebody going home with this at an ukulele event that we're hosting on Sunday. Somebody will get a nice ukulele bundle. Thank you for joining me. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.